South Thăng Long bus station, midday. The Thân Thiện or friendly motor taxi service lines up their fleet of motorbikes, awaiting clients from incoming buses. The company, which covers bus stops and private contracts in western Hanoi's Từ Liêm district, has around 50 drivers, 15 of whom are women.
Now, what is different about this group of motor taxi drivers is not only the fact that they have female drivers, but also that it is the first organized motorcycle taxi company here in Hanoi. It works on a system that allows for controlling and competitive prices for the customer. It has a metering system that is connected to the motorcycle and works with just the opening of the key, like that.
Prices start at 28 cents and can go as low as 18 cents per kilometer depending on distance traveled, compared with the average 65 cents for taxis. Phạm Văn Hiệp founded the Friendly Motor Taxi Company a year ago and has since expanded his fleet to 70 motorbikes. He once thought that the moto taxi scene in Hanoi was, quote, an absolute uncontrollable mess, where many people got cheated.
My idea of starting an organized motor taxi company comes from my experience of being a traveler, seeing constantly independent motor taxi drivers competing for customers at bus stops and massively overcharging. I started this company with the goal of making prices transparent to meet the needs of the motor taxi clients.
Each early morning, Mrs. Duc and her 11-year-old daughter Ling await pickup from Friendly Motor Taxi Service. These fixed contracts make up a big part of the company and the female driver's success.
The service is always on time and the drivers take great care in driving. For my teenage daughter, I always feel much more assured having her travel with a female driver.
Bùi Thu Nhai is a second-year university student and has been a motor taxi driver for 6 months. She shares she does it for the extra income and the flexible schedule. But at the beginning, it wasn't always so easy.
When I first started taking shifts waiting for customers near the bus stops, people would make fun of me and joke around. I felt very awkward. This is a job that people have always considered exclusive to men, and so I asked the company for fixed contracts to pick clients up on a need basis, and I enjoy that very much. It's very relaxing, just 2 trips a day.
Back at the office, he monitors operations of all his motorbike fleet on a computerized system, ensuring, he says, no drivers try to take longer routes or cheat the metering system. With the success of the model, he looks to bringing his service into central Hanoi, but finds the task quite daunting.
The biggest challenge in expanding operations is to find the parking space for the motor taxis. Truth be told, this has never been considered a professional service. It's a job thought as something people end up doing if they did not find anything else to do. But it is such an efficient way of moving around nowadays in a city as crowded as Hanoi.
One shouldn't view motor taxis with prejudiced eyes, as long as we're making a living while still contributing positively to society. It's worthy of being a recognized profession.
As the capital city becomes more crowded and demographically diverse, business models like that of Friendly Motor Taxi Services try their best to keep up with the demand for motor taxis as an affordable and time-efficient mode of transportation. Thùy Dương, Vietnam Television, Hanoi.